Good morning. I hope everyone is doing amazing, and thank you for being here as we are moving through the Sturgeon Moon, where we're going through an end and entering into a new beginning, where we're going to be attracting a lot of abundance, a lot of changes, positive changes at that growth, development, healing. We're going to see what's coming in for all of us because I'm claiming this too. Breathe. So you're going to be able to take a fresh breath of air. So maybe you're going to be able to relax and be at peace, or maybe you are already at peace. Maybe you're overcoming the rubbles of something behind. You're no longer in anxiety. You're removing that out of your life. I inhale peace and exhale worry. So you're at inner peace. So as things are changing and things are coming in for you, you're heading to a peaceful outcome. You're heading to a successful outcome. So things are just changing for you. Very positive changes. See, maybe you've been doing some grounding. You've been working on your inner self, building yourself, becoming more flexible, adaptable, changeable, and maybe whatever you're doing creatively, you are pushing yourself in your creative aspect, your creative side. Divine inspiration strikes at the most wonderful time. The angel remind you, the more you believe in your abilities and let your creativity impulses out, the better artist you become. So you're creating something new for yourself, maybe something for yourself and others, because we ain't selfish around here. Serenity. So maybe you had to go through a period of inner healing to heal yourself directly within, moving into the time of greater inner peace and tranquility. The angels reassure that the peace of the mind within you can feel serene even in the midst of great turmoil. So even if you're overcoming the rubble, you are going through it. And maybe you're doing this with your creativity, or this is helping you also with your creative flow. Wisdom. So you're someone doing some form of work, or you're doing something using your wisdom, or your wisdom is just guiding you because you're at peace and you're divinely guided. So you have someone or something, your angel, your guide, your ancestors, God, that's helping you to move forward in this time, whatever you're creating. My inner child is happy and carefree. So when you're in a carefree, innocent energy, you're able to create something substantial now, something meaningful, something productive. So you're doing something with your life. So you took a step. I put action behind my goals every day. So you are someone that's putting in the work. You're doing the work. So it's going to become successful because you are the one doing it. But see, so maybe you was in a relationship with someone that you trust. You gave them your time, your patience, and this didn't bring you any form of inner peace. So you had to declutter this. You had to remove it, whether friendships, family, anything that was holding you back, anyone that tried to make you seem like, or they try to put you down in any shape or form. Because you got some people be slick. They be acting like they're not putting you down, but in the background, they secretly putting you down and stuff because they think they're better than you or they're above you. Watch them words. Calm. So you're in inner peace and calm. So maybe your intuition kicked in about what was going on here. And this is how you were guided away to remove all those external baggage. Plan. So maybe you have a plan, you're strategizing, you're working on something, you're creating something, you have a master plan that you're working on. Flow. So you're tapping into the flow. Whatever you're doing, you are going into the flow. If it's a business, you're going into the algorithm. If it's a project, the same. If you're doing a business, external business, it's gonna flow. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Think is the card said things are happening when it's supposed to. So you had to overcome this rubble in order to step into this money part. Look at that. So a money part, I'm tapped into the universal supply of money. So you are entering into a season of your life where you are at this inner peace, this inner balance. So with you having this, you're attracting stability, and stability is going to bring in money. So you're at a very good place in your life. Commitment. Maybe you're committed to this. This is something that you enjoy doing, you love doing, and you take pride and joy to commit yourself to it. But you had to move away from all that and start loving yourself. You had to find some form of peace. Even if you had peace, you had to find this special kind of inner peace. And maybe you weren't able to find that when you was around these kind of people or when you was in this relationship. Maybe this person tried to overwhelm you, tried to knock your shine so they could take your confidence. This person that you was in that commitment with, let go. See, you had to let go. You had to declutter what was no longer serving you, what was weighing you down, what was trying to hold you back, so you could attract something good for you. Transform. You had to go through this period of inner healing where you can transform yourself and you can rise above these adversaries and you're aligned to something new. Look at this. Rebirth. You had to transform yourself. You also had to go through a period of forgiveness where you had to forgive yourself and accept the parts that you played in this situation by staying longer in a relationship that wasn't serving your highest good, by being there. Sometimes some of us stay for different reasons. Some of us stay because we want to make sure that when we leave, we know that we gave it the benefit of the doubt. So when we left, we know we leave for good. And some of us didn't see because we was in a place where we wasn't feeling so whole of ourselves, so we didn't want to like go to someone else or go to something else, so we just stayed there because we didn't want to move around. But sometimes we have to break free and know self-worth. So don't feel bad. We all been there, because I've been there too. Surrender. See, you had to surrender this and you had to let it go. You had to let it be. You had to let it flow so you can start pulling back your power to you, because you was investing all your time, your power to this person. Maybe you was just so focused on this person because this person was like a monitoring spirit in your life. This person was like an energy vampire. They tried to overbear you, so you had to physically be there, but you had to slow down. You had to take a break. You had to start focusing on yourself, and you had to build your courage up. Relax. You had to start relaxing so you could focus on you. Oops. Obstacles. So you had to overcome many obstacles in your life, whether with friendship, family, relationship. You had to remove this chaos out of your life so you're able to be in hermit mode and you're able to be free so you can focus on what you want to work on for yourself. Build what you want to work for yourself. When you do that, you're able to see the red flags. You're able to see things more clearly and you're able to produce more clearly. So with that said, maybe you're doing something passionate after leaving someone that was all about the passion and lust. You're into your creative energy because you've removed the obstacles out your life, the blockage. See, you're in this very joyful energy, a very great spirit energy, very nurturing, very calm. I feel happy to manifest more reasons to be happy. So you're attracting more to you because you're in this happy, vibrant spirit. Maybe you're a leader, or you have a leadership position that you're working through. Maybe you're some form of guide. You let go what no longer serve you, and with you letting that go, you have this very abundant energy and you're attracting abundance because you're in a very abundant spirit. Abundance is my essence, my foundation, my being. So you're becoming more abundant as the days, as the months go by, because you have been through this transformation where you're very transformed to your highest potential and your highest timeline. Leaving. So you leave the past behind. You're leaving what no longer serve you. What cannot come with you to this timeline, you have to leave it behind. You have to be honest with yourself because you were surrounded with people that wasn't honest to you. They tried to be in your face, but behind your back, they was bullshit. You endured many things. You went through many things. See? Maybe you had to grow. You had to change your mindset. Maybe you had to learn things, these experiences. Maybe this is what shaped your different belief. You had to set up boundaries with these people, because these people was like blockages. Whether you knew or not, they were spiritual blockages blocking your path. But you had to build up the courage to remove yourself from these energy, because they was very low vibration energy and they was blocking your manifestation. Now that you're able to move away and you believe in yourself, you believe in your inner power and your inner wisdom, you are able to manifest whatever you put out into the universe. What? Because you're someone that gives a lot of gratitude. You're appreciative for what you have, whether big or small, and you pay attention to details. So when you're manifesting, you are putting out good energy. So when you put out good energy, you're going to create something good, because you're very hopeful, very optimistic energy. And with you healing yourself, you're able to become this healer, because you have healed everything within yourself. You have built yourself internally, physically, and mentally. You're able to put that positive energy out, and you're able to give self-love, because you have inner love, inner peace, inner wisdom. And with you being patient on this journey, you are divinely guided to step in your role and become very powerful and be the leader that you are meant to be. Open source, like, subscribe.